Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI, where last time we came back here, we did a few side quests around the joint, and we located a weird little object inside of the jukebox back there that now we need to return to the Ironworks. Now, in between last episode and this episode, me and the channel members went and poked around a bit and attempted to fight all of the monsters on the board. There's only one left. It's the Ruin Reawakened. I looked it up, though, and it's S rank level 50. I'm not really ready to do that. The goal was to get all of the parts we needed to build those new bits of armor and accessories that we got last time. And I checked the drop table for the Ruin Reawakened, and it doesn't drop anything we need for that. So we'll wait. We'll try that at a later date. Maybe when we ourselves are closer to level 50. Right now, let's get back into the story and see if we can figure out where is Jill, and how is Jill, and why is Jill, and can we rescue Jill? That would be the ideal situation. And I guess if you're keeping track, we made Lucas Kits a channel moderator just for kicks and giggles.
Right, Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
There is so much moonlight right now. I don't know if that one little burning brazier back there was making any difference. Do we get to control the ship, and does it have combat capabilities? Or is the game not going to give me that? Again, there's so many lights out in that hallway. Why did we extinguish one light out here?
Here they come.
Am I overanalyzing this? Okay, alright. No, this is kind of epic, though.
We could give her.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you? I'll have you know, Earthbreaker here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the Clints.
Just burn up what's left of them.
About that offer, Gav?
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast!
Once you get going, well, that takes time! Unless you fancy giving us a push, you lazy old sack of shite.
Old?
Yeah, I've got a question.
20 summers! Come on there!
You know how we can hold this button down and then we can pick, like, Giga Flare or Flare Breath? Why not give us one down here?
Hey,
Instead, all we have is a jump button. Why? That seems like such a waste.
Nice try. Garuda!
You, my boy.
Yeah!
My strength is yours.
Titan!
I gotta stop letting him do that. I just keep letting him get away with it.
Too slow. Titan!
Maybe not the best maneuver in that situation, to try to block while he's charging. If all he's gonna do is then push us across the deck, probably the wrong call. Might want to consider a dodge in that situation. And I don't mean a pickup truck, mind. Can I get out of this corner now? Am I trapped here? Am I just trapped here forever? Kind of feels like I'm just trapped here and I can't escape. There we go. Goodness. Now how does it feel to be trapped in a corner? Who's trapped in a corner now, big boy? I will not be bested by this man. I refuse. Oh, I did figure something out, I think, between videos. I think I figured out, I don't even remember if this was in the previous video or not, but we came to a revelation. I believe if you master an ability, you can equip that ability to any one of the... Like, normally you have to pair stone with stone and fire with fire, but if you have a mastered fire ability, you can pair that with your stone layout, so you can keep it with you regardless of what other options you have equipped, which is pretty useful.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive.
But I thought he was...
But I killed you dead. You no longer exist.
Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh, I get it.
Phoenix's fiery.
It's a clone army.
Have you no normal enemies?
Okay, no, but one of these was hard enough.
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Hope we don't need that next time we go to a port,
Have care,
I
my
suppose.
friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through an Eggie's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
Are you want to bet? You want to bet? I disagree. I'm inclined to disagree here. All right, I think we're doing just fine right now.
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes.
Oh, there's more.
Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Nice try.
This is just wacky. Oh, they do die very easily, though. Yeah, look at this. They are weak and pathetic. Maybe I shouldn't be roasting them right now, though. Well, or maybe I should, like, literally roast them. LOL!
Lads, we're running out of coal.
Should we make for the ship?
I don't know, should we? Is that like a recommendation? Is that a suggestion?
Not
Is
yet.
that an order?
Wait for my signal. Farewell.
Yeah, no, these guys aren't going to stop, I don't think. I'm just throwing this out there, but they just start coming and they don't stop coming.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it.
Best character. Is there a gate there that we can lock? I was almost smooth, Uncle. I was almost smooth. Yeah, I feel that energy. Boy, do I ever. Hey, wait, we can just freed and then fly onto the boat. Like, this is not a big dramatic moment. Although I guess it's not a pivotal enough moment in the story for us to have freed. That's pretty good. I enjoyed that. I'd rank that a 10 out of 10 experience. Now, do we get to pilot the boat? Or the ship if you're so inclined?
Alright, engine full ahead!
Oh, full ahead is not a good idea when we're dangling on the back. Did her and Sid invent jet engines? Is that what we did? And then we stuck them onto a wooden boat? Is that what happened? I kind of expected when she was talking about she built a mithril engine, it would be like a big engine, just like crank a propeller. What I did not, does it call something different if it's in the water? I think it's still a propeller, right? Oh, it's Jill! She's not dead! Yeah.
What do you want?
Can't we turn back into a goddess and sink the ship? Isn't that an ability we have? Like, I don't understand how you keep these people captive.
Quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Did we run out of fuel? Did we just stop for a break? The Enterprise is just a little ridiculous.
Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000. And I believe my old friend in Brandala can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
That'll be a glorious sight. Or he'll be dead. If they kill him, I'll never forgive them. He's the best character in the game. Everyone else can die. Joshua can die again. Jill can die. I expect that to happen. I expect her to turn to stone. And maybe we revive her once we figure out how to do that. But if they kill him, I'll never let that go. I will carry that anger and bitterness with me to the very end.
Well, you can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Buddy, you can barely walk. Why return now?
Greek of mercy.
Yeah, you did this.
All this. What have I done?
Oh my gosh, it's the girl!
My lord.
It's the medicine girl! She's everywhere! This medicine girl has had more of a presence than some of the main characters. And she's not even been named yet. I kind of love her. It's fantastic. I want to see more. More medicine girl, please. Can we... let's go. Let's see. Where are we at now? The Neldia Narrow. Alright. Sounds like a real thing. Probably Naldia? Naldia? The Enterprise!
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round
Waloed.
Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stone here.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
It cannot be this simple, though, is the issue.
Boys, full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye. Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations!
Do we get to pilot the boat and do combat?
Let's see what this girl can do.
I'm saying if this was Final Fantasy VII Remake, or maybe in the other older Final Fantasy games, they would let me pilot the boat and shoot the cannons.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Gregor's gosh!
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
With the speed provided to us by the engines, wouldn't the sails be a hindrance to our speed? Like, if we're pushing forward faster than the wind is carrying us, then surely they're creating, like, a lot of drag. Shouldn't we, like, reel them in? One would think? Oh yeah, look, we don't know where Jill is in there. Let's just collide with the side of the darn thing and hope for the best. Also, our sails are clipping through each other right now. I've got a lot of questions about the decisions being made right now on this expedition. I'm not sure if Mid was the best pilot, okay? She might be a little bit reckless. Okay, see, now fire on top of the wooden boat, also maybe not the best idea.
How to starboard!
I guess we'll find out what happens to them later. Is it going to be like Jurassic Park, where we get back to the boat and everyone's dead and there's just like a single hand on the steering wheel somehow?
Where do you hide her,
in spite of the fact that the T-Rex definitely can't fit in there? No. I've heard it explained that the reason that hand is there is because the other side of the boat that you can't see, the other side of that room, is completely torn to shreds. But if you're about to get eaten by a T-Rex, like, there's no way it's sneaking around on the deck of that boat. So explain to me why you're gonna stand there and continue holding on to the to the steering wheel of the boat. I'm sure it has a different name. It can't be called a steering wheel, right? That sounds way too pedestrian. But why are you gonna sit there and hold on to it? Okay? When you're about to get eaten, wouldn't you let go, like put your hands up and scream or something? Are you just that good of a pilot? You're just like, no, I'm gonna die holding onto the wheel of this boat. And somehow my hand's gonna stay latched on even as I get eaten. I think not! I think that's not what happens! Alright, you royal octopus, what is this thing? Can I do this in here? And my question is, oh, this is not the ability I thought I had equipped. I wasted a good portion of it by not paying attention. I was gonna do the twister, but it's not even reloaded, so I don't know why I thought I was gonna do that. Hold on. No, no, no. This guy needs to be our priority. You son of a gun! Good job, Torgal. It's just me and Torgal here, isn't it? What was this guy? Hold on, there's treasure at the end of the boat I want to go look at. No, yeah, you do your thing, you fight the dog, I'll be up here. It was just, well, I mean, I was gonna say just two sharp fangs, but sharp fangs are sharp fangs, I'm not upset. Ha-ha! Take that, sir! An expert parry on my part! That was fully intentional. And, regrettably for you, these are your final moments. Do you have anything you wish to add? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I expected that to come up with the screen saying that we defeated everybody. And it is not, which means that... Will there be another wave? I see that door back there. And I'm assuming that's where we need to go for Jill, but are we missing any other loot aboard the deck of the ship before we head below? Do we reckon we need to, like...
Proper fight at last. We're all going to die.
No, 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 no. Whoa, you guys need to stop being so pessimistic, alright? We're not here to kill you, we're here to rescue Jill. Have you seen her? Surely going up is not the right call here. Surely we need to go deeper into the bowels of the ship where Jill will be located. Oh yeah, see, no, that's a brand new boat that you're wrecking over there. You could take this fight someplace else. You have that ability, Joshua. Surely we're just like playing into his hands. This is what he wants, right?
No!
He wants us to blow up our own ship.
He wants him alive.
Hold on.
Did you fellas know where Jill is?
Both of you.
By chance? Do you want to just take me to where it saved me all the effort? I feel like we need to upgrade this ability. So is this not the way we came up? Is this a different part of the ship now that we can head down into? Oh, big boy! Big boy! Didn't notice you before! I can't tell what's happening over there. I can hear the sounds of the twister. I think it's just faded out of existence. Well, it looks like anyone that was left, Torgal's kind of like mopped up, though. I do see that one other guy, but I mean, literally, as I said it, Torgal was mopping him up, so no worries there. I also noticed that when we ran past that door back there, we could access it. So I do wonder if we could have just avoided all the combat and gone downstairs. Something tells me the game would not have allowed for that, though. I think the game wants me to do all the combat. Who is this guy? Who are these guys? What are they doing here? I mean, I hear that they're here for the king, obviously. Whoa, am I doing this? Is someone else doing this? What was that? They've got some kind of like summoner or something, don't they? Hold on. Well, Torgal is ripping them to shreds back there. They're dying regardless, so I don't know if I need to worry about it. You, though, you I need to worry about. You're a nuisance and an irritant. I can't have you casting, like, healing spells on everybody, or whatever it is you're doing. So I'm gonna need you to just stop right now. The twister was intended for him. I don't know why it got that other guy instead. Should be it for this man. I kind of feel bad I wasted an entire twister on that one guy. It was probably the best moment of his life, though. You know, while he was being, like, lifted up off the ground and swirled around in that horrible maelstrom, for that moment, he felt like, wow, my life does have meaning and purpose. Clearly, I was important enough for this guy to dedicate an entire twister just to me. And he felt a moment of pride, I'm sure. It's one of those things that you kind of hope your family finds out about. You know, like maybe it'll be included with the letter that your mom gets. Like, was taken out by dedicated twister. So actually, I'm kind of glad that we were able to make that guy's day, honestly. Also, Royal Summoner defeated. Everybody on the boat is taken care of. We're level 41 now.
She must be here somewhere.
I mean, I'm with you, Clive, and I'm assuming she's going to be below deck. That seems to make the most sense to me. So I think where we came out at was right there, right? So we want to go to this one further back? Else, this is the one we came out of? I'm trying to remember now, and I can't. I suppose first priority, then, is going to be to come up here and take whatever this is. 4 bloody hides sitting around on the deck of a boat? Whose decision was that? Highly unsanitary, first off. Bad call. Not recommended. I've not been down here before. I would have collected those potions. You guys gotta stop screaming every time I come down here. Like I'm here to eat your flesh or something, alright? I don't care about your existence. Okay, before we head down there, let's take a moment to look at what we've got going on here. And maybe do some upgrades. We've got quite a few points to spare. So we can upgrade quite a few things. So if I wanted to go ahead and master Fire Breath, which is one of my favorite abilities, I could do that. And then also, if I wanted to, we could probably go ahead and upgrade the Gouge, and then we would be able to equip it even when we don't have air equipped. But air is probably something we're going to have equipped no matter what, because one of my favorite abilities is this one here, which, granted, we never pull enemies towards us. What we do use, though, is when they get staggered and we do this attack, it pulls them to the ground, so I don't really know if mastering that has any effect, because I think you have to have air equipped to get this anyway, so I think we probably leave that be. It might be nice to have Flames of Rebirth equipped again, because that's a really good one. Fire Breath, though, I think we're definitely going to go ahead and master Fire Breath. That's great. Like that one. Impulse we don't use. Wings of Light is a good one. But again, only really... I mean, we keep forgetting we have it, and it's really only useful against lots of enemies, and only if we're really paying attention. Giga Flare is fun, but not all that useful against boss enemies is the problem. See, we've got all of these over here that are great that I would like to have back. And what we could do is if we mastered, like this one here, for example, we could go ahead and equip it now to maybe replace... Actually? Oh, I don't know. This is difficult. This is actually difficult. We've yet to master Aerial Blast. and I kind of miss having Flames of Rebirth. And where I'm at right now is if I mastered Flames of Rebirth, we could get it back and start using it immediately. We could just equip it in place of something like the, where is it? The Giga Flare, which is fun, but not as useful, particularly against, like, boss enemies. This restores some of our HP. Oh, to heck with it. Maybe a bad decision, but you know what? We should not just do it. We should actually go ahead and equip it as well. So in place of Giga Flare, which is cool, but not super useful, we're going to get Flames of Rebirth. There we go. That's the decision that's been made. Controversial though it may be. It's good to have it back. It's been a while. Well, that guy's good and dead, isn't he? How did you even die? Did you just fall off the ladder? It's a bit embarrassing.
Come on, get up.
Who's saying that? Where? Just tell me where Jill is.
And only one of you.
See, it's good to have it back. Beautiful. How good is that? We've missed that. That's a good ability to have. It's good against multiple enemies, and it's good against bosses. It just does lots of damage. Alright, so there's multiple... Oh, wait, are we sinking? There's multiple doors to go through. I guess we'll start with this one. Clearly this was the right one, because there's Jill. We made the best possible choice of the 2 doors available. How did that even... What did we just do?
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
See, I think we just played right into his hands. I think this is what he wanted.
Stand still.
He's got us both in the hold of his ship now, which is... He just wanted Clive. That's all he's wanted this whole time.
Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Yeah, no, this is a bit more familiar now.
In earnest then.
Yeah, so keep in mind that no one's at the helm here. And 2 people that you wanted alive are now plummeting to their deaths. Just a thing to keep in mind. As you just fly around on your magic horse, we are now upside down and falling. Granted, I think both Jill and Clive can fly. Is the next level going to be underwater? Just at the bottom of the ocean, okay. Boy, this is familiar in imagery.
Can you go on?
I think so.
I was thinking, you know, when Moses parted the Red Sea, but Pirates of the Caribbean isn't a bad call either, I suppose, Gilliam.
But to where?
Where's your horse? That's true, there are boats here. That does make a difference.
What did you do to Joshua?
If the
Phoenix?
If the Hebrews had a boat, they wouldn't have
I
needed the Red
expect
Sea
he will
parted, I
survive.
guess. Although they would have needed a lot of boats. Like, a lot of
This
them.
consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
I believe, Clive,
Do you truly
save
think
the world.
it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march.
How do you reckon?
Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate.
However much it may hurt.
I don't have all of my potions right now, sir.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Jill,
Trust me.
go!
Jill.
Wouldn't it be funny if just, like, he almost defeated us and Jill came in to rescue us and she kidnapped her again? Like, what a funny lark that would be if the whole thing just repeated.
We don't have to do this.
We really don't. This is entirely unnecessary.
If only to remind you of your duty.
He's taken so little damage. And so little, like, of his, stagger gauge has been drained.
You have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
I don't...
This fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Okay, he's got the taunting thing down pretty good. You like how I blocked that as it passed me in a way that would never have actually stopped it? Okay, that cannot be blocked, I'm learning. With a, shield.
I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might.
Press the attack, but... So I have to do this while I'm being attacked. Normally you get like a moment to just like wail on them, but no, this time you gotta actually be paying attention to what the fella's doing. It seems to require a level of, damage that I can't seem to muster. Wait, where is he? I'm doing this and he's nowhere. He doesn't exist at the moment. What a waste! He's not here to even be damaged! He wasn't even in existence for a second! Yeah, no, there's no stopping this. It's just gonna happen. 3, 2... I mean, I'm counting faster than it is. So go ahead and just take a potion, and then just, like, guard.
You will assume the mantle you've been given.
I'm just holding down the guard button and hoping for the best.
The light of hope severed.
Were we not supposed to stop that? Was that the whole idea?
You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Hey, I told you to leave. This is literally what happened last time. I told you not to do this.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
I think you're delusional.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations.
Don't you love when they start monologuing?
Restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield?
Well, not you, Gilliam. No, I told Jill to go. Jill's not
like
supposed
you
to be
and
here
me.
anymore.
Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become.
Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Fortunately, we're not in a particularly
Ash is not
deep
far.
point, so I think we can just
I can
swim
freeze
up.
a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
Or we can just, like, hold our breath and wait, and when it collapses back in, we'll bob back to the top. It's fine! Oh, you could have made an ice, like, bubble, and when the water collapsed back in, it would have, like, pushed us up. I'm just full of ideas here. Clive bested! I say that like it's a good thing, like it was a great success on our part. Not too sure about that.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
Hello. Hello.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
Then maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master.
E for everyone, Gilliam. You're darn right. Hey, look, there's the space station.
Never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
There's a lot of tension right now. Oh, hello.
You're still that same boy I grew up with.
Oh, don't say that. That's weird. That's an odd thing to bring up in this moment.
So eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
Whoa, boy!
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive.
This is some imagery here.
And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do.
It's the 1 minute, like, your parents walk
You've
in.
always done.
You've all had that moment in a video game.
And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't Don't worry, Clive. It is.
This is not where I pictured things going.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
I'd like to take a moment to thank all of my channel members for supporting me. Even when I'm demonetized, it really goes a long way, especially when I'm demonetized. It's very helpful. So I appreciate it. Shout out to Gilliam and Lucas and Heather, all who chipped in to support the channel and are watching today or have watched at some point today. I appreciate it. All the other wonderful channel members. To these moments that I'm truly the most grateful for you.
Having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
4 months now, Gilliam. I appreciate it.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other.
Imagine if this was the moment they gave us a minigame. Gotta press X in like a certain rhythm. Okay, is that... We finally kissed her, I guess, in a way. We've come so close so many times, but that's it. Gave her a little peck on the hand.
The moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know.
Oh, come on. Come on. You're so close. You're literally holding each other naked on a beach in the moonlight. You were so close.
So much joy.
Yes! Finally! Good Lord! Oh, what a process! What an experience! We got there in the end. We got there in the end. I feel bad for Torgal, though. Must be a little awkward for Torgal. Oh, good, and our clothes are back on. Would you looky there. You sent up sparks or something with your Ifrit powers? Also, I think what just happened last night was we took some water power. Am I mistaken?
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
Do you reckon it'll be heavily guarded since it's the last one?
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
What does... I mean, we're... What... We've made it across the sea. We're literally just... We're so close at this point. Let's just go. We've kind of winged it every other time and it's worked out just fine. Literally every other time. We've just kind of winged it and we managed to succeed. But no, we're not allowed to be here, I guess. Back home we go. At least we're going home having successfully done something. Jill. Okay.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. I was sort of curious where that falls in the... Oh, the power of ice! Yeah, Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies greater distances. Ability details are found in the Abilities tab in the main menu. Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, or back, and either dodge attacks or close in on an enemy. That's interesting.
Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
I'm with you on that. I see a couple of plus quests, but I think we should probably go check in on Joshua and make sure he's okay. And then also, I mean, I'm kind of curious to see what all we got here in terms of abilities. Also, there's only room for one more, and I think it'll probably end up being Odin's, obviously. But after that, we'll have everything. So, what have we got here? Launch multiple shards of ice that, upon striking lighter enemies, draw them inward. Clive, wait, what? I'm sorry? Draws them toward Clive. Can be used in midair. Unleash a river of icicles that greatly knocks back any enemy it strikes. Hold button to increase potency. It says any enemy, but I doubt that means bosses. Slide effortlessly across the ground in any direction. Attacking with O while sliding can temporarily freeze enemies, which is fun. I like the sound of that! Summon a colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped inside of it. So that's kind of like the Twister, I guess. Yeah, alright. And then summon a winter storm that freezes enemies in place within a radius before dealing massive damage and knocking them back. So all of this sounds pretty incredible. All of this sounds really great. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. And how do we want to... You know what? Titanic Block has been great. But I kind of feel like... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to swap that out with Flames of Rebirth. And we're going to swap this out with Shiva. And then... kept both of these because they're both mastered. Let's see. Mesmerize. Launch multiple shards of ice. Unleash a river. Okay, we're going to do that. And then we're also going to go back and unlock... Let's see. Which one do we have? Mesmerize. Either this one or... We can't afford this one, so it's going to have to be this one. It doesn't seem like it's going to be particularly great, just owing to the fact that it was rather cheap. But we're not going to hold that against it. I just want to try a little bit something different. Not that there's anything wrong with Rhyme. I just... Wait. Ice Age. Wait, no, actually, I think I would prefer... Which one was Mesmerize? Yeah, no, we want Rhyme, not Mesmerize. Okay. I figured it all out. We're good to go.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What is this place?
Don't move.
Is there more to this little medicine girl character? Are we gonna find out? Or is she just happens to be everywhere?
Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
We're getting more of her, I'm assuming. There's going to be more to that little girl. I don't know what, but there's going to be more.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Tyre.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's the Phoenix. He can't die. He'll just come back in a burst of flame. I've seen Harry Potter. I've seen other things with phoenixes in it besides Harry Potter. I know the legend of the Phoenix outside of Harry Potter. He'll be okay. He'll be fine. You know what won't be fine? My bladder if I don't go to the restroom. Thank you folks for watching this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.